with meteorologist Jessica Blum.
So breaking it down for you, we got Thursday today, Friday, Saturday, several rounds of storms possible throughout this period. First today, and we're looking at the severe weather risk. Some of these could be on the severe side. Slight level 2 risk for some of these storms that develop through North Platte, McCook areas just to our west. For some stronger storms, maybe produce an isolated tornado, some damaging winds and hail as we go through Thursday afternoon and into the evening hours. You can see this risk cuts off to our west, does not include Lincoln for today, and we've got better chances as we head into early morning Friday, and then again Friday afternoon, evening, and overnight into Saturday, and then again Saturday afternoon. So a lot of moving parts going on with the weather system that's eventually starting to develop just off to our west through the Rockies right now. You can see the sky starting to lighten up. It's got a bluish hue to it right now with some low-level clouds kind of in the area. You don't see it from this view at South 27th and Yankee Hill Road, but there are some low-level clouds kind of building in, and some patchy areas of fog possible like we saw early yesterday as some of these temperatures cool down close to the dew point temperatures as well. We're in the lower 60s for just about everyone. 60 degrees, 60 on the dot in Nebraska City, one of the cooler spots, but just about everyone in the lower 60s as well. Clear skies kind of produce some of these cooler temperatures today, similar to what we saw yesterday. There was an isolated thunderstorm that kind of produced between Lincoln and Omaha here this morning too. Lightning for a little bit, a brief downpour, and then it kind of fizzled out, and that's kind of all that's happened in southeast Nebraska. That's a lot of what we're expecting throughout the day today. Most of that activity is going to be off to our east and to the north throughout the afternoon, and then to the west as we head later in the day. But temperatures here at home going to be in the lower 80s, a little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday, and winds light and a little bit breezy out of the southeast depending on as we head towards the afternoon. As you can see, this is a look at Friday. We're now advancing in time. Friday morning we'll have an initial chance for some scattered storms, a marginal risk for Lincoln, Beatrice, Fairbury, but then looking at the bigger picture, a slight risk for much of central Nebraska, portions of eastern Nebraska including Columbus, Norfolk, O'Neill, Grand Island, Tri-Cities, North Platte as well for that level 2 risk for all severe modes with this as well. Maybe an isolated tornado or two, damaging winds and large hail as this next wave comes through as we start to go Friday morning into the afternoon and evening. So let's watch that. We've got scattered storms that'll be possible tomorrow morning. Not all of the models take this precipitation to our area, but it's certainly possible as we go through the morning hours. That kind of fizzles out, and then we go into the afternoon and evening. We'll start to see another wave of storms develop off to our west that tracks through the east, and we'll see that kind of make it to our area overnight and into the early morning hours of Saturday. And then another wave comes Saturday morning through western portions of the state into eastern Nebraska by the afternoon, kind of continues to spark up from Missouri River on east, and that's why we see another severe weather risk for Saturday, kind of looking a little bit more to the east and into Iowa. These storms expected to develop anywhere in eastern Nebraska and quickly race off to the east. Another round of storms that all severe weather modes will be possible. So the next few days, especially for us, Friday and Saturday, it'll be important to keep an eye to the weather. This forecast continues to keep updating as we get more and more model data in day by day. More model runs gives us a better picture of what's going to happen, and cooler temperatures likely through the end of this week. We'll see showers possible on the backside of the system as it kind of moves on out of here through the beginning of next week, and cooler temperatures in the 70s through all of next week. But of course, we'll be keeping you up to date online and on air as we continue to get these updates, social media, everything as these storms